how it aligns with this role.
Okay. So by profession, I am an industrial engineer. However, most of my experiences are related to account management, relationship building, and marketing. So the previous one, the last one is with Elora. That's a BPO company. However, I am the marketing and account manager handling US and Canada accounts. So mostly for this one, there are telco accounts. So my day-to-day as an account marketing manager is doing contents for the client. So most likely I'm handling like 8 brands for this one.
Oh,
So I'm handling social media, their social media accounts, all of that. Then I am also doing contents and email marketing. For email marketing, I'm using MailChimp and HubSpot as well. And then I'll do that like 3 times a week for a specific brand. And I would like to elaborate that one if you want to, but I also do some admin task with the Philippines team. So I'm handling like 3 to 5 now. It's or previously that's around three before I resigned. So that's three people I'm handling. So one is doing the front end developer and one is for the marketing assistant. So yeah, and also aside from that, I'm doing the marketing research, competitive analysis, and then I'm passing it out to the headquarters every week. And then we try to strategize every time what to to offer discount, what promo are we doing the next time. And then yeah, when it comes to Mark, of course, in relation to the ones I'm applying right now, same. I am handling accounts with them and then also, when it comes to content, I am doing all the contents with a similar provider here in the Philippines. And then previously with that one, I do a part-time with as an operations manager, but that's a short period of time. I wouldn't like dive into it, but I would skip to Alpha Connections. That's a customer success manager. So that's the pandemic time where this is where I handled several accounts for ASEAN countries, US and Canada, and then I'm doing webinars, trainings, onboarding as well. So this is similar, but the product is Microsoft and app development. So those who have Microsoft products, I will onboard them and for different I'm handling different industries in these countries. And then same, I'm handling marketing, social media, management, content as well. With the webinars, I'm doing everything. So from inviting the guests to in the webinar series, like Microsoft people here in the Philippines or abroad. So I'm the ones inviting them, and then I'm doing all the contents, the flow of the webinar, and then the posting in the social media, and then after on the reports as well, the analysis, and then getting back to the customers on what they think about what I'm presenting to them. And then the last part of most of my account management experience was with this is combined already, Cleo. So SPI Global and Smart Communications. That's so I started with SPI, but that's like family with Smart Communications. So that's really yeah, that's the same. So I'm doing account management there. My role is relationship manager. So we're doing portfolio management as well. So I'm handling around, I may say, 1,000 clients. That's a VIP clients, all B2B. Actually, it's all B2B, B2C, and SME. And then we're doing everything from that's really end-to-end transactions. Same with the CSM role with Alpha Connections. So from start of sale up to after sales. So I'm doing everything for them. So same flow of role. The difference is that since that's pre-pandemic, I usually go to the clients' offices. So that's the different with the earlier that I've mentioned. Yeah, so that's really it for me.
all right, love that. So, looking at your resume, you're so currently you are with Elora Philippines. So can you share me your metrics and KPIs in this position, or like how do they measure your success in this role?
Okay, so most of that, my role in that company is the email marketing and the social media engagement. So brand awareness as well. So that's not really KPI, I may say, but that's how we measured each success of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for example, for this week, I'm doing a specific campaign for cybersecurity. So let's check if how does it go for this week, and then that's where they will acknowledge me, for example, or they like do another campaigns on the next week. So just the same, not I cannot say that it's a KPI, but that's
Mm-hmm.
the success or how we measure success in every campaigns that we have. So like yeah, we're checking it in Mailchimp and just HubSpot, and then that's it.
I see. And are you the one responsible for like reporting to, to the
Mhm.
executives, or like how the campaign works? So how
Mhm.
does like you're doing presentations and all that? So I just want to understand, like, how do you kind of define that the campaign that you did is a success or was a success?
Okay. Yes, I'm doing everything from start of planning to
Mm,
content creation, and then to execution, to sending it to clients, and then to reporting the analysis every week, because um, in each campaign we do it like a project. Of course, we have a project deadline for that one. So for example, I mentioned cybersecurity, that's for 2 weeks. For example, let's check how it goes for 2 weeks. So something like that. And then the measurement of each engagement will be via like with the CTAs, the call to action buttons that I created in each emails. So like, are they emailing me for inquiries? Are they calling the hotline? So something like that. So that's how we measure every time. So aside from that one, like discounts, for example, some promos for their telco company. So that's really in for them because the hotline really receive a lot of inquiries via call. Yeah. So that's how we measure it.
awesome, awesome. Okay. Well, I want to go deeper with your customer success experience. Maybe
Okay.
you can share me a time wherein you turned an initially dissatisfied customer into one of your biggest advocates. What was your approach and what was the outcome?
Okay, so I may say that I have a lot of experience with that one, especially with smart communication. So I don't really, yeah, I know that I have shared it with you guys with the previous like assessment that I have made. It's when it's regarding a logistics and a delivery case that I had before. So with smart communications, in each time that a new phone will be launched, for example, a new Samsung, a new iPhone, for example, all
Mm,
of these VIPs are really like calling you proactively. They are not waiting for you to call that, hey sir, you are up for retention. That's not really the case. If
mhm.
the new iPhone 14 is up in the market in a month, they are the ones calling you. So they are really excited. And on the launch date, they would love it on hand. They would love it like they are the first ones who have it on the launch date. Yeah. So this the scenario is there is no stocks, there's no delivery of that specific handset and specific color that they wanted.
Yeah.
So that's really a headache for me. So what we will do is, of course, you'll ask me. There is no like a, um the back end really don't tell you that there's no delivery of such. You cannot predict sometimes or forecast the delivery of which phones. So what I did, I called the client first, asked for apologies, and then explain the scenario, what happened. Of course, with some filters on it, and then I ask if I can, source out the specific model, or I can provide them a different color that is available right now. So all of the resolutions that I can think of, and then yeah, and then what I did is source out the backend side after the client. After speaking to the client, I do the backend side. I source out. So since we do have a lot of branches here in the Philippines, you source them out to different NCR stores, and then yeah, when you got it, you have to reserve it to the specific store, and then you have to replace it as well when when your branch already have it. So I would like to emphasize that we are not a store or a branch. So we are really like the ones handling the VIP clients. So that's internal with smart communication. So like you're handling celebrities and all. So one post in social media is really different. Yeah, one call to an executive with that company is really different. So yeah. And then of course, it took me around 1.5 day to deliver that specific line, that specific model of phone. And what I did not push it through via normal delivery. I handed out the client personally because that's pre-pandemic. And then yeah, I explain everything and then do it like the normal way. And then she is very pacified and she loved what I did because I really faced the issue. I don't like, you know, she wants it that she don't need to call the hotline and then barge in and what the
Yeah, yeah,
usual
pretty much.
irate
It
call.
was, yeah, how I wish I was one of the VIPs because I mean,
Yes.
I'm a smart user and it's really like a pain, every time you reach out to
Mm-hmm.
the line and you don't really like get those perks. But
Yes.
okay, it's
Yeah.
really good to know, to understand, the processes. Well, that basically that's in like in a Philippine setting. So, but for this position, you will be like mainly handling US accounts, right? US
Okay. Yeah.
customers. So it's really like a bit a different industry. But I really loved how you kind of share that example or situation, turning because I think
Mhm.
it's frustrating if a customer really didn't get what they want, knowing that they are like VIPs. So
Yes. Yes.
right. So next question for you is can you describe or share a situation where you successfully expanded an existing customer account? So what strategies did you use and what was the outcome?
Okay, so I'll share an international one for this one. When I handled a set of portfolio or set of client, I check on the renewal dates of it every time. So that's really a proactive side of me where 6 months prior retention, I already called client to, hey, sir, you're up for renewal in 6 months, and we are having this new services or products in line. And then, would you like me to do a demo for you, for example? So that's what happened with a Canadian client last time. So they are like um they acquire the next to the basic one, the package of basic, and then like we have mid and then the premium one. So they I really wanted to go to premium in the renewal because they're using a lot when it comes to these services, and then the Microsoft offers a lot more when it comes to premium, so something like that. So what I did is I do more demos. I
Mm-hmm.
talk to, yeah, I'm talking to the decision maker at the time, but that's not really working out. So what I did is I reach out to the technical people, the IT manager and the IT head, the ones who are doing it or handling it in their company. So I presented it with one of my colleagues as well. And then, yes, they are up for it. And then the next retention or before or prior to retention, they have upgraded their package with Microsoft that time. So
Wow.
that's really good for me. I have also do it for a lot of clients. That strategy works for me every time because what I did is I'm jotting down or presenting to them what are they using versus the ones that we are offering if they upgrade it, and the savings that they will have if they upgrade it other than, the add-ons on each plan. So something like that.
Yes, I love that. And well, maybe my last question for you. Not really like a question, but maybe you can share me some of your experience about onboarding a new customer and and ensuring that a smooth transition into their partnership with your with the company that
Hmm.
you're working for. So can you
Okay.
go
So
ahead?
yeah, I understand that part because it's really hard to connect to a client, especially when it comes to onboarding. So unless they are the ones needing it right away and they are contacting you. So I experienced that as well. So with onboarding, I have continuous communications with them, email, chat, via SMS as well. So I do that via Teams or whatever communication. And then when I got to have the schedule for their onboarding. Yeah, we have the ready presentation, of course, and that part I am really knowledgeable with the products and services, so I'm really confident with how the flow of the communication. Now, I have with me every time a very technical person. I am
Mhm.
technical on my side but when it comes to like a deeper inquiry, so I have with me a backup technical guy, IT people, and then they're the ones answering it whenever or if ever a client inquired or yeah asked for that specific concern. And then after that one, we have an after sales like after sales monitoring, so like 1 to 2 weeks I guess, and then I am the ones as well handling it. So on that period I see to it that I message the client like twice a week, and then see to it that they are experiencing the platform or that specific system all good, no problem, no hassle, so something like that. And if they needed more onboardings, because yeah, I have presented uh, one feature, for example, and they need another one. So I ask that as well for continuous relationship.
Awesome. That's